It's 4 in the morning, we've had our cups of tea, we're just preparing to leave. The bonus of getting up at this time in the morning means we got to see the sunset. So it should be interesting. I've never left at 4 in the morning, but it should be cool. What do we do when we have an early start as a British sailor?
Drink tea.
Lots and lots of tea.
I drink tea all the time.
That's because you're British.
Probably.
What are you dancing to?
Star Trekking. Anyway, we're back down there first. I don't know why it's... You can't put that on the video page to lose followers. Yorkshire.
Just about to go underneath Sky Bridge, and even though it's a 29-metre clearance, it always looks like your mast is going to be snapped off by it. So hearts are in mouths.
That's just an upload. What goes on that? Miles away, isn't it?
How was that?
It was alright. Makes you clench a bit. Always does. I know there's clearance, but I don't like to watch.
We were hoping to get some sailing in, but the wind's right on our nose, so we're going to have to motor the entire way there. And we should get there around lunchtime, and it's 6 AM. And we're still awake, and I'm knackered.
Currently over 17 seals we've just seen. Obviously they like to sit in the tide because the tide's coming down at about 2 knots, so they must be just swimming there, paddling, waiting for the fish to come to them. That's 17 I've seen.
We've just arrived at the Isle of Ornsay, I think it's called. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're going to make sure that the anchor isn't dragging, and then go have some sleep, and then go and explore, I think. We're just about to head over to the pub. Got our life jackets on because it's really rainy and quite rough out there, and it's quite a way to the pub. We've been asleep, well I've been asleep because I haven't been feeling well today, so Matthew's been fixing bits because our navigational lights kept going on and off this morning, which is never a good thing, so he's fixed that whilst I've slept off feeling ill. Today we're headed over to Armadale. That's where Clondonald Museum is, and because Matt's a Donald, we're going to go and have a look at his ancestry and have a look around the museum. I've got a cold because of this lovely Scottish weather. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough wind to sail, but hopefully we'll get some sailing in. So a really misty, foggy day today, so we've put our radar on, and luckily we've picked up that there's a yacht in front of us because you actually can't see him.
Yeah, and the fog's clearing.
The fog's... Ta-da! So our radar over here on our plotter,
On the radar, Paige.
you can see that there's actually a yacht passing in front of us. Now we wouldn't have seen if the radar wasn't on, so have your radar on. We've just arrived at Armadale Bay. We've picked up a mooring buoy, but we're not sure it can hold Nova because there's not actually any details on it. So we're just having a look on Google, see if we can find out. And then we're going to head across to Matt's ancestry, Donald Clan Museum. So that should be fun. He looks happy about that, look.
Off to see my ancestors.
Where are you off to?
To the Clan MacDonald Museum. To see where I came from.
I think we know where you came from.
Don't you start. So we can go to the museum to the left, or we can go to the castle ruins. I think we go to the museum and then to the castle ruins.
Yep, and we're currently on Lord MacDonald's driveway.
Yep, Lord MacDonald's drive. Quite nice. Quite a big area to...
Oops, sorry.
You're just allowed to wander around, so not bad. My castle, isn't it? Can I put my cannons on it?
Matthew's having a good day learning about his ancestry. We're just coming up to the castle. Well, what's left of the castle, but it looks like it's in good condition.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
We've just got back in from seeing the Clandonald Museum and having a meal out. Tomorrow we're thinking of going to Eigg, so Matt's planning the route just there. Matthew's also interested now that he wants to find his ancestry, so that's what we're going to spend the rest of tonight doing, looking for his Clandonald ancestors. And the weather's still pretty poor, but it's supposed to get nice and sunny soon, so hopefully we'll have some nice sun and get some sailing in tomorrow. What's the plan, Ronald?
We're going to sail to Eigg. Not too far. So we'll head down from there. Go past Rum and south, and then into the anchorage here. Meant to have a nice calf.
So it's back to being really beautiful today in Scotland. We're in, I'm not sure which lock it's in, but we're just waiting to get fueled up. Matt's on to the post office to go get some money out because we're going to Eigg today. So we're leaving as soon as we've been fueled up. The water here is crystal clear. It's like being in the Caribbean or something, but if I turn around, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see because of the light, but that pretty much shows it's nice blue skies today, so happy. Maybe we'll get some sailing done. It's a few hours sail today, so all's good. Some beautiful weather today, so we're going to walk to the front of the boat and show you what's around. Whilst I wait for Matthew to come back. Lovely mountains again in the nice sun. Some really beautiful places around Scotland, so if you haven't been, it's definitely worth coming. It is raining most of the time, but you might get a nice day like today. And these mountains behind me are beautiful and huge. And Matthew's on his way back in the tender.
So the guys have gone back to fill up their little fuel barge because we've drained over 100 litres off it. So they need to come finish because we've still got a quarter of an empty tank. But while they're away, we broke our fuel funnel So I've managed to bodge it back together with PTFE tape, insulating tape and super glue, and hopefully it should work. Just got to see if it sort of sets and that.
We're all filled, so exciting stuff, look at this. All full. So now we're just preparing Nova, and then we're going to head over to Eigg.
With fuel tanks full, we left Armadale towards Eigg. It was a short sail, only taking 3 hours and a total of 16 nautical miles.
What's going on?
Well, we lost all power to the instruments, including the plotter, which made Paige panic because she didn't know where she was going. And I've traced it back to the switch has gone. So there's 2 switches I'm man down on. But I've taken a wire off the switch and put it straight onto the buzz board. So it's all powered back up now and should last. It just means I can't turn them off. So now I can put it all back together. Paige can be happy.
Yay! On the bright side, it's a beautiful day still, apart from we have 2 knots of wind with us, so I don't think we're going to be sailing. We'll probably be using the fuel that we've just paid for, but we're all happy because it's sunny. To try out the cruising chute. The wind's not in the right place for us to use it, but since there's no wind at all, it's probably perfect weather for us to actually try it before we want to use it. I've never had this cruising chute up. He's never had that cruising chute up, and he's just piling everything on deck. But he looks right happy about it. Matthew's happy with his coloured sail. It's the first time that we've had it up. It is huge and beautiful. Matthew's had fun with his cruising chute, so we've put it back away, which was actually really easy because it comes with a snubbing bag. Is that right? Snubbing bag? Yep, so it comes down really easily. We've got enough wind now, 16 knots to do some sailing, so we're doing 4 knots over the water.
Through the water.
Through the water. But yeah, so we're sailing now. We're all anchored in Eigg, and Matt's decided he's going to put his wetsuit on and jump in. And it's going to be freezing, so he's going to shrivel. But we'll see how it goes for him.
Do you mind?
He's all dressed. Looks like a human seal. Off he goes.
Ooh.
Is it cold?
A wee bit.
Yeah, got squashed by the tender.
Yeah, it is cold though.
Can go check the keel and the anchor.
There you go.
Can go check the keel and the anchor. We tried to get some underwater footage, but the GoPro fell from Matt's head into the depths below. Matt even put on his dive kit and we couldn't find the GoPro anyway, so we're a GoPro down. In fact, it was our only GoPro, so we'll have to try and get a new one at some point. So we're anchored nicely here. It's kind of rolly, so it's not that nice, but we're going to motor over to the pub and have a few drinks because apparently the locals are really nice here. And that's our plan for tonight. We've just got back from walking around Eigg. We met the locals. They're an interesting bunch. We're going to go back tomorrow. So we're going to walk up that mountain just behind me.
And then join the locals for a pint.
And then we're going to join the locals for another pint. It's a beautiful day here in Eigg. It's a really nice place and the locals are really, really friendly. So we're going to go and have a drink with those guys later. But today we're climbing up the mountain, which is, ta-da, there. Should take around 3 hours. An hour and a half there, an hour and a half back, so maybe more than that actually. If we want to spend some time up there. But we need sun cream on because it is boiling and actually hotter than it is back in England at home. So, should be a good day.
You shall not pass!
He's very happy with himself.
Yeah.
We had to leave Eigg Bay, so we didn't go back tonight to drink with the locals, unfortunately, but Nova was rocking around way too much. I mean, she was coming out of the water and smashing back down. We tried to use the sea anchor again, but that got wrapped around the chain, so Matt had to go in the tender, take that off, and Nova squished him. So we got that off. We managed to bring the anchor up, bring the chum up, but the chum's connector that kind of clasps it to the anchor, that's came off and been smashed, so we haven't got that anymore. So we've came over to a new bay, which I can't pronounce, but it's super nice. There's like 3 little beaches over there, and there's woodland. There's another yacht in here, I think an oyster yacht, so very fancy. We're just about to have dinner, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's really nice and calm in our new bay, and the sun's out, but it's only supposed to be with us until 12 before we have really bad rain. So we're going to head over to the white sandy beaches that are just behind me, and then come back to the boat and shelter before the rain comes in. This beach is super nice, like you wouldn't even believe it was in Scotland. Nice sandy white beaches, Nova's behind us, some woodland, and Matt walking up the beach picking up shells and chilling out. It's beautiful. After exploring the beach, we headed back to Nova to shelter from the rain. The next day we headed over to Eigg to restock.
Join us next time as we go through the Crennan Canal, we test out our hydrovane and then head over to Ireland.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like that, then please go below and give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe to see more of our videos, and leave comments with the bits you liked and didn't like to help us make our videos better.
You can also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and we have a website too, so below we've put the link.
And we hope to see you again soon.
Bye
Cheers.
bye.